This is a painting I like to call Evening Light. So we'll start with the sky. You've stretched your paper, you've done your drawing. This is a mixture cadmium yellow with a touch of Naples yellow. Bring it down to your horizon line. And after that, we have some ultramarine, burnt umber with a touch of alizarin crimson. Just painting the top half of the sky. Just touch the yellow. Also at the same time paint some of the sea with the same colour what's in the sky. Now when you've done that, take a number 8 round brush, and with a stronger mixture of the sky colour, which is ultramarine, burnt umber, and a touch of alizarin crimson, strengthen the sky up in different areas, just to create interest. See? This will act as cloud shapes. One at the bottom there. Okay. There we go. Maybe just one there. I'll let these bleed in and we'll soften out. Then with a mixture, cadmium yellow, cadmium red, with a touch of Naples yellow, add that to the sky. Put a streak in across there, I think. Bring it round there. Add in just a touch of orange colour into the sea. And allow this to dry. Then with the dry brush technique, we'll put in a few more clouds. And the paper just picks up the paint on the tooth. This is a strong mix of the original sky colour, which was ultramarine, burnt umber, with a touch of alizarin crimson. You come down towards the sea level, they get smaller. same time, we'll put a bit of sparkle here with the dry brush technique once again. Some down here. This just strengthens the painting up to create depth. Maybe just a touch on there. And also painting your headland at the back with a weaker wash at the same sky colour. Then paint this landmass in with an undercoat of raw sienna, or you can use yellow ochre. And once it's in, with a dark mixture of ultramarine and burnt umber, just drop in the stronger colour. Bring that down to there. Strengthen it up in places. Then allow that to dry. Then placing a brush, rest your wrist on it and painting the trees. This is a really strong mix of burnt umber and ultramarine. As it comes down towards the ground, just attach him, just like that. And also add a little bit more dark to this area to make it stand out. Turning your rigger brush on the side, we'll put a few leaves in. This is the same mixture, burnt umber and ultramarine. And there you have your tree. Allow that to dry. And with some clean water, just re-wet this area quite quickly so you don't pull any paint off. And into that, drop some raw sienna because you're going to create reflection of this headland here. Into that, just drop in your strong dark, which is ultramarine and burnt umber, and just roughly let it bleed all the way down to there, whilst also at the same time strengthening up this area here to create a strong contrast. And when this is done, you can take some burnt sienna with your number 1 rigger and just add the fence posts, make them different sizes, and that way they don't all look like soldiers stood up. Once that is in, then take your strong dark, which is your ultramarine and burnt umber, and just create a shadow side. And let that bleed together, and at the same time put their reflections in. Put a few reed grasses in, because the tide's in. It just brightens this corner up. At the same time, just put in the barbed wire, then using the same mixture, put in the bolts, then with a watercolour pencil, very, very dark colour, put in the masts, and allow all that to dry.